Tammy from Little Jordan Farm, and I've had a lot going on here in the past few days. We've had some really pretty days this week, and I've tried to take advantage of them as much as possible. So I've been outside a lot, still working on the brush and stuff we've been getting up and all. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about what's going to be coming up, and maybe even starting tomorrow, maybe not till next Wednesday though. I've been looking at the weather, trying to figure out when to start tapping my trees. And it looks like maybe if the weather stays like it is right now on the Weather Channel, maybe next Wednesday I'll start tapping my trees. But I had went this past week and got me a couple buckets. I like these because they're shorter, and since I've got to carry them out of the woods and it's uphill and downhill, this will be a lot easier for me to handle. And I've already drilled me a couple holes in the tops of these. I've got to wash them up good, and I've got my hoses laying in the dash of my vehicle. That's a good tip, by the way, if you got hoses that, because they don't want to go on those taps real easy because the taps are barred on the ends, and they ain't really wanting to go on there so easy. So I put them in the dashboard of my vehicle so it'll soften up that plastic, and I even put the barbs in there too, or the taps, and that way it'll soften them up a little bit so that I can get them put on there a lot easier. So I'll have it ready, so all I'll have to do is take it up there and hook it up and drill my hole and all that kind of good stuff. So preferably the timing will be what it needs to be. Other than that, I can't say I've got a whole lot going on. I've been watching these babies run around playing and stuff in this pretty weather, which I'm thankful for. Even though they was born at 16 degrees whenever they were born, which they were a week old yesterday. But it's warm now, so they've had some great weather to be outside in. Anyway, I'll show you the babies, let you see them run around if they're not asleep with us right now. They sleep and then eat, you know how babies do. So I'll take you out there and we'll see what's going on. Guys, we had a lot of rain. This has changed the whole way this creek is going now. It drowned out every bit of my Cressy greens. They still, I know they're going to come up. They're right there dragged down here. This is a sand dune that brought up through here. I didn't realize there's that much sand in there, but there's all sand, that darker color there, which I'm going to use that in my garden. This is up on top of the hill where we've been clearing out. You can see we've still got junk to drag out of here. This is the center of the top of this hill, and this big old cedar here, which we trimmed some trees, limbs off of it. Still got honeysuckle up here. That's where Charlie's been up here eating. There's a pile of it that I gotta drag off. But I can see my goats laying up underneath this tree this summer, looking towards that way. House is up that way so I can keep an eye on them. Plan on starting my does over here. One thing I can see them good, which will be Ginger, and I named my two little ones Leah and Rachel. So they're going to be my does, and they're going to be over here. So I have a great place to set up and look around. And then over there, where the little barn, chicken coop, whatever it is, I don't even know what to call it anymore. Across the creek there, here I will zoom in, there's the creek, the bridge in the creek. That over yonder is going to be fenced in, all up through there, which is about 2 acres. They'll be able to cross the creek there on the other side of the bridge and be able to, we're going to attach it to where they can come up here. And that'll be for my steer and my bucks, because I'm going to be getting another buck. I'll be getting my chicks here soon. I'm actually going to order some. This is the first year I've ever ordered any. I normally just hatch off with the hens I got, but where my hens has all gotten so old and died off and stuff, I'm going to have to start another round. And this, I'm going to for sure get me some leghorns, because my husband likes leghorns. He likes the white eggs, and I'm going to get my buffs, of course. I'll keep my buffs and keep another round of them going, and probably get a few ducks. My husband's been wanting some ducks, so I think I'm going to get me a couple of females and a male. Probably a buff. I actually call them Buff Orpington ducks. So I'm going to have Buff City here on. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm so excited about getting this cleared off. I wish in some ways I'd sit back and I look at this and I think, man, I'd like to have my house right here. Which I can see the house from here, but even where my house is, I can look out and see overview of everything good. So this is a good view too. It'd really be a good view whenever it gets all pretty and green again. See my little hoop house where I took the plastic off of it down there. Fixing to put me some beets in there. Probably end of this month maybe. So I'll be getting me some beets going in my little hoop house. The babies are asleep, but I want to go see if I can't rouse them up. See, there's where the rugrats are hanging out. What you doing, babies? They're underneath the milking stand. I've got to get this milking stand out that's busted right there. I'm not really sure what happened to it. It happened through the move somehow or another. Fell over or something. Well, because I left it in the building. It's broke up here too, see that? I left it in the building when they moved the building and it got knocked around. Get up! Get up, you little rugrats. Stretch. Get up. We want to see you jump around. I'm going to go see Daddy. They lost their mommy. Daddy decided to lay down. I'm standing here next to my peach tree. I don't know how well you can see that, but they're trying to bud. I don't like that. It's small enough now that I could cover it, but I hate for it to get killed out this warm weather. Mama sure is enjoying this little grass that's springing up though. Daddy did too today. And even the little rugrats did too, for trying to nibble on it. It fascinates me how they try to nibble on that stuff, that little. They're working it though. Oh, jackrabbit. You little jackrabbit. What you doing? What you doing? You're a love bug? You're just a little love bug, ain't you? Say, yeah, I'm the love bug. I'm the love bug. Yeah, your sissy's a love bug. Well, I want you to be a love bug. She gets after her daddy. She gets after her daddy. You want me to hold you? Hmm? You want me to hold you, pretty eyes? Look at them eyes. I got eyes like my daddy. Yes, I do. I got pretty eyes like my daddy. Hi, Henny, Henny. You find any moth eggs that got laid around my peach tree, Miss Henny, and get them. Hi, Missy. So I got pretty blue eyes, too. Like my mama. Yes, I did. She's a little jackrabbit is what she is. See, I got me a buddy. So I'm a good girl. A pretty girl. Now trying to climb the mountain.